Hello, Latin Sip family!
Hello, everybody.
Woo!
How you doing, family?
Another episode of Latin Sip. Today, we have the 2XO. So, Phoenix blend.
Ooh.
And I have an interesting history about that. Sal, you can tell me about it.
So the 2XO is 2-time oak barrel.
Definitely.
You know, so it's definitely really good. So Dixon Dedman is the blender, distiller for the 2XO. As you guys remember, Dixon Dedman used to work for Kentucky Owl,
Mm-hmm.
and his great grandfather was the one that founded Kentucky Owl, and then on about 217 he left Kentucky Owl, and the Phoenix is his rebirth coming back into the bourbon scene to give us his miracle. It is a blend of 2 Kentucky's bourbons, 1 mid rye and 1 high rye. As Mr. Dixon do, I mean, this is a pretty here's a pretty good blend. We will see. I mean, hey,
You never tried that before, right?
Yeah. I tried Kentucky. I never had tried this one before. This is my first time.
It's not my first time.
We tried before, but we hear about that. When you have the bottle in the middle and you got more oxygen, the quality of the improve and the taste and the flavors and everything. So now
So, it's an experiment.
we try again.
So we're trying to tell me that you guys did this on purpose. You
Yes.
guys
Yeah.
bring the bottle all the way down to
Yeah.
the middle just to see how the oxygen.
Yeah, but that was far ago. You know,
Okay,
couple of months
alright.
ago.
It's an experiment, yeah.
It's an experiment. All right.
We almost can't remember how
What
it tastes,
happened?
you know.
So, hey, family, this is a good thing. I mean, and one of the things that we were talking about before we started recording is that there are our friends out there are saying that every single time that you taste the Phoenix, it tastes different.
Completely different, yeah.
And you can find some different notes to it, and no notes that they get you off, some notes that they bring you more into the Mr. Dixon blend.
I don't know if it's because they try to use 2 different bottles. One, pass to the a different bottle. Maybe they take notes from both bottles, and maybe you can find these notes in at different times. Maybe, but it's really when you wait in time in a glass, you feel a different notes. It's right.
Well, people are joining to us and to see what tastes.
So let's look at it. Let's look at it first and see the color.
Rusty color, no?
Yeah, right. Nice amber color.
But
Rusty.
and Claudia, what I find very interesting is that Mr. Dixon do not say where this
Blends
whiskey
came from?
Yeah, where the blend came from, the years. I mean,
We need to guess in our taste to see if they're
see
good
what's
one
up.
or not.
What's going on?
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Mr. Dixon knows. Oh.
I perceive nutty flavors. Slightly caramel. What do you perceive, Claudia?
Caramel, vanilla, but it's creamy vanilla because it's a sweet vanilla. It's sweet. You perceive sweet notes. It's not too much alcohol, and really in the nose.
I have to say that, Claudia. I mean, I have to agree with you. The alcohol, I don't see it at all. I do perceive some dark fruits on it. Something sweet in it. I cannot kind of pinpoint if it is honey or it is sweet caramel, but it smells pretty good. I mean, I'm very very surprised being that it is a rye per se.
Yeah, it not smell like a rye.
Yeah, it don't smell
Don't
at
smell
all.
like a rye.
At all. Yeah.
And it's a good
It's like
rye.
you say like these nuts like no nuts like dry fruit like
Dry fruit, dark dry
raisin,
fruit.
plums,
Yeah,
and the sweetness of that kind. It's not a caramel, but you know that kind of sweetness.
Kind of sweet. Yes.
This is what you perceive.
Different.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How it
Let's
tastes.
Let's try it. Let's say salud, familia.
Salud, familia.
That'll see.
That'll see.
What do you feel, Claudia?
So I feel the fruits, okay, the really like a plum or raisinettes, and in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Also spicy cinnamon and a little bit of caramel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really
Yeah, I taste that kind of raisins and like dátiles. How do you say dátiles in English? I don't know.
Is
Dates.
that
Dates.
Dates.
Dates and this kind of sugar and caramel from that kind of dry fruit. It's not caramel like apple caramel or like milk caramel. It's not that kind of caramel sweetness.
You
It's
think
more
it's
like
maybe butterscotch or
no. I think it's more
or bake.
when you have aged raisins.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of sweetness when you, I don't know, that kind of sugar or sweetness.
I think you got something, Moy, because the family. That's kind of what I kind of feel. Is that when I tasted it, I tasted dates, like the dates are on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and some raisins, but some raisins that not the ones that you buy in the box and in the store, but some raisins that is being dried out, deep dry out,
Exactly.
handmade. I mean, it really, really, really good. I mean, I am very impressed. Or what Mr.
Also
Dixon.
have a spicy notes. Try again.
Yes.
The aftertaste sometimes have some hints of spices.
The thing that I believe really is that you said that you read it is your note a different notes. When you have reposar. You know how you say reposar or
So you let it rest.
Rest. Okay.
Yeah, you let it rest and you let it breathe, just like the wine. And that's what I want to ask you guys, because you guys had tried it before. It's my first time. How you guys feel from the last time to now? How?
So now, when the bottle is at the middle, so I start to discover really more dry fruits than the caramel and the vanilla that at the first of the one start the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I feel more than the dry fruits and more deep flavors than before.
It's like I don't know if you tried Four Roses before, but you know that the Four Roses have this characteristic taste also to dry fruits.
Yes.
That kind of sweetness. It's not the same, but it's very similar right now. That's what I perceive, and I'm impressed because it tastes very similar to the good one bourbon that I like. That is Four Roses.
The weird thing is that's the rye.
Yeah,
really
it's not taste like
rye, and
it tastes
really
like good bourbon.
this rye is my preferred flavors in whiskey, and really is more than different bourbons and different. It's different.
So I don't want to call this a rye per se because it's still 2XO. It's
a rye
two
bourbon.
times
It's a rye
oak barrel. But I mean, I had to agree with you guys that right now is my first time drinking it, but what I perceive is the same. Is those dark fruit, so heavy fruits in there, like dates, and like
a couple of hints
Yeah.
like cinnamon.
cinnamon.
But-
Yes,
but
yes,
a
but
couple,
they're
like,
really just
slightly
enough to give you that spice and,
Yeah.
and move on.
And
yeah.
really, the alcohol is really, yes, you can
You know.
perceive, yes, definitely, but really not too much.
Not too much. No, you don't know really that you're drinking an alcoholic
How
beverage.
much the proof is this? I don't remember that. The proof.
Let me see. It should be here somewhere. 104.
104. Okay.
104.
Yeah, but if you like this kind of profile, like dry fruit, a little bit of caramel with a spicy hints, this is a good one with this characteristics.
This is a good bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's my first time. And because my first time, I will say, I don't know, this bottle is on about family $100. Everything that Mr. Dixon made, he want to put that $100. Unless got some years on it that he want to go higher. I don't know if I want to pay $100 for this bottle.
but really, if you compare the proof, okay,
Okay, 100,
okay,
104.
and the blend, the
Yeah.
years in the blend,
But we don't know the years.
I read, I think it's about 12 months or things like that. You know?
I don't know, but you
I don't
can
know.
perceive that it's an age.
It's some Asian there.
Yeah,
They don't
'cause
know. You don't know.
time.
You
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you
I
tell me
don't
first.
know.
They don't say.
They don't want to
Yeah.
reveal the age
Yeah,
of
they
the
don't reveal the
of the
But I
years.
think it's a good one for especially for nights.
And I can agree, family. I mean, it's not one of my there yet.
yeah.
It's not one of my favorite.
Mhm.
But I don't know if I don't know if I can pay that $100. But it is good. It is something I can drink, and you're right, something I can drink at night, to relax, to chill.
Mhm.
You know.
It's like that this a warming sensation when
Yes,
you're drinking.
yes,
that
yes,
you-
yes, it is. It
You
is.
will enjoy it in a dark night or a cold night, and you say, "Hey, I want to drink something to warm my body." You can have a drink of that, and it has this perfect note for that.
But family, I mean, it's up to you guys. Every palates are different. Me, I will give them a B. You know, because I think that Mr. Dixon just trying their Kentucky Old. I mean, I think that he had done a little bit better, but I ain't saying it's bad. It is good.
But
to
the
me,
price
it's a
is
B.
that
The
that-
price is
the
what
hitting
it gets
you.
me. It's hitting me.
Mhm.
$100 for this. I don't know. I had tried.
I think
some-
it tastes
yeah.
more like that 60, 70
Yes,
bottle.
yes, more. Yeah, I'm with
It's
you.
pretty close
yes.
to that
yes.
range.
60 to
So-
70.
So
But it's a good one.
For you, Clary?
to me, I like that. Okay. So, but in I understand what you said. So, I like, to me, for the proof and the tasting, I receive a good. It's different. It's different that you're normally tasting because it's a blend. The blend now is the more explored about the bourbons right now. So to me, it's a good blend. The difference in between you receive a different tasting in between when you start the bourbon, that at the end of with the middle of the bottle you have a different tasting. It's good because you're not tasting the same things.
Yes.
And you receive a different notes. Maybe this is a different in the bottles. Maybe I think because I'm exploring in my mind the different tasting is because maybe you receive of the one bottle and the second bottle different notes. Maybe I don't know, but it's different senses. It's up. Everybody's different.
For me, it's a solid B. So you can, if you find it and you want to try something new,
I
you
think
can
it's
buy it. But because it's a good one, it's not a bad one.
no,
So-
it's not bad.
It's just the real thing. For me, it's a good solid B. So
Solid
don't
B.
worry, you find
Solid
it.
B plus, maybe A.
Yeah. So
So family, we were gonna give it an average of B plus. It's a good barrel. I mean, this is the first one for Mr. Dixon. I hear the innkeeper is a little bit better, but hey, my friends, Follow us in YouTube. Subscribe.
Don't forget to
comment.
Comments.
You know,
Yes.
the other Instagram, Facebook.
Share with us
Share.
where you are, what do you like it. So put it in the comments. That's helping us a lot.
Yeah.
So and don't forget to give it a sip.
That's it.
That's it, my family.